Welcome back to our season finale of Between Us. This has just been such an incredible experience. I'm so sad to see it come to a close, but I'm also so proud of the work that we've done together, Wesley. This has been so fun to do with you. It's been incredible. And I just think, like, for me, being your mom, being able to share in this moment while you're 17 years old, like, I know we have another year before we go off to college, but like, this is something that I will never forget. And it's been so fun to get to know you more and to be able to share this time.
Yeah, I've had a really fun year doing this, and I'm glad that we're wrapping up the first season and getting ready to take a break and then start a whole new one.
Oh, yeah. This is season one, but it's just like, like anyone, we need a couple of weeks just to kind of refresh ourselves, go on vacation, like everyone, have a true summer. I actually don't really think that we take that many vacations as a family.
Yeah, we really don't.
If we take vacation, I feel like it's always like tagged on with like
work. It's more state
or
to state than actually traveling.
Yeah.
And the fun of it.
So this is our time to rejuvenate ourselves, connect, so we can come back energized for another season this fall, which we are looking forward to. But before we even talk about season 2, I want to know from you, what is your favorite memory from this season?
My favorite memory from this season, it has to be having Miranda on the show, because we obviously know Miranda, and I just think that that's one of those conversations where you and her relate so deeply, and you do have that friendship. And actually, everyone that we've had on the podcast, it's like we have some type of relationship with them, so we just get to further talk about it while we're here.
I agree. Like, I love talking with you and getting to know you, but I think a lot of times when we talk, we've had like some sort of base in the conversation before and prior. So it's fun to kind of open the gate to having guests to come in to talk with us. Like, one of my favorite conversations with Jodie Sweeten. Like, and I think again, it's because we have so much history with her. We also know her daughter. So as far as like bringing you into the conversation, you being able to engage with her about how she parents, because you have so much history with her, that was so much fun. But yeah, like talking with you is always great, but we've had such incredible guests.
Yeah.
I feel like even for us, like they've been friends for so long, but I feel like when we've had this kind of dialogue now with them and opened kind of this world with them, it's actually made all of our connections just a little bit more deep and really rooted.
For sure.
Okay, so what have you gotten to know about your mother through this process?
I don't know what I've gotten to know more like about you this season, because one, I'm your daughter. We spend a lot of time together.
True.
And I don't know how to answer that one. I think we just had a lot of like further deeper conversations of like topics that we've already discussed. I like that we talked more about the communication styles, and I think I learned more about you through that. And I think we were able to like identify for each other certain ones, but like to have a further conversation about it was...
No, I agree, because I think it's interesting. We're really aware of each other, but I also think that we've been able to like dive more deeply into stuff by researching it together. And I thought it was actually really, really fun. I learned a lot about even myself though. Like I've learned a lot about you, and also like putting like pieces together with you, but also about myself and realizing like, oh, like saying it out loud and then also having your opinion of like what you actually witness and see, like they look different, and it's been really helpful. It's been really fun. I think as like your mom, it's been really cool to see you. It's been like really cool. I know you don't usually put yourself out there emotionally. And I just think I've just seen you blossom so much and grow into this beautiful young woman that you are. And it's been something that I know was really fearful for you and scary, and you like faced that and you conquered it. So it's a moment where I'm like really proud of you for you. Of course, like parents always want to like take pride in their kids, like, oh, my kid did this, but like, and I always will be like that, but I'm proud of you for you. Like, I hope you see the growth that you've had, and like, can really like pat yourself on the back and be like, I did this, and this is something that I was really scared to do. And it's really special.
Thanks.
I'm serious. That's like a really big thing to do.
I know.
I love you.
Love you too. No, that's one of those things. I was talking about this with, sorry, this is a whole nother side note. Oh my gosh.
She's the most sentimental, obviously.
No, literally, I've grown up in such an I love you household, and it drives me insane because I don't want to overuse words like that to the point where they become meaningless. And I know that it's not meaningless, but it's like, I don't I feel like I use it in frames but I was just having that conversation with somebody. It's funny, but love you too.
So every year I like to get my blood work done. It's important to me because I like to make sure I'm being extra careful and aware of my health. I know it's been a really proactive step for me to stay in the right direction, but a lot of people say they get nervous about blood work. For me, it just really helps keep a clear mind. And something that has helped improve my results from my blood work is by using Field of Greens. With just enjoying 1 glass of doctor-formulated Field of Greens each day, you're going to feel amazing, plus your doctor will notice your improved health or you get your money back. So this Field of Greens customer wrote, "It's the best blood work I've had in a decade. My doctor said whatever you're doing, keep doing it." Another said, "For the first time in years, my cholesterol numbers are normal." This mom said, "After Field of Greens, my hair, nails, energy, and blood work are all better." So how can a fruit and vegetable drink promise better health? Well, each fruit and vegetable in Field of Greens was doctor selected to support vital organs like your heart, liver, kidneys, metabolism, immune system, and healthy blood cells. So let me get you started with 20% off and free shipping. Visit fieldofgreens.com and use my code BETWEENUS. That's fieldofgreens.com, code BETWEENUS. You're going to think I'm describing weight loss injections, but I'm not. These remarkable weight loss testimonials come from a doctor formula weight loss supplement called Lean. So let me go through them. Patty S said, "I've finally found a weight loss product that works. I wanted to lose 20 pounds a week or more, and Lean really curbs my appetite." Lori M wrote, "I've struggled to get weight off, and Lean has been a lifesaver. I've been losing a couple pounds a week." Kelly F said, "Amazing. I immediately noticed an energy boost and a healthy weight loss in weight, and I would promote this product to anyone." So Lean was created by a doctor and university researcher to target the goals of GLP-1s, but without the injections. And these studied ingredients in Lean have been shown to lower blood sugar, radically reduce appetite, and burn fat by converting it into energy. If you're struggling to lose weight and healthy diet and exercise isn't enough, Lean is perfect for you. Let's get you started with 20% off. Just use the code BETWEENUS20 at takelean.com. That's code BETWEENUS20 at takelean.com. Again, takelean.com. Now, disclaimer, results vary. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA, and it is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease, and is not a substitute for care from a healthcare provider.
Has this podcast experience been what you expected?
I think in some ways, in a lot of ways, yes, but in a lot of ways, no. It's a lot more like structured and real. Like when things are like, when they're an idea before, it doesn't seem like, oh, we're actually going to sit down with these people. We're actually going to have these conversations and dive into like their profession and get to know about their like life experiences. Like I thought it'd be more like lighthearted and fun than it is. And it's still lighthearted and fun, but it's more like it's real. And like I feel like we touch on so many like deeply emotional things and kind of get a deeper sense of like different people's reality and how harsh things could be sometimes. And I think that I wasn't really expecting that part for like such serious topics and like deeply emotionally connecting to all of them.
I think it's cool for you to see because, you know, as a teenager, you're seeing a lot of these adults and you're probably thinking, oh, wow, like they've made it, they've had it all because they present themselves and they do. And they've gotten to a point when they have a lot of beautiful things happening, but they've had to go through a lot of struggle to get there. So I think it's really helpful for you going into your journey to see that even if there's days that are low or there's different things you have to face or conquer or get over, at the end of the day, it's all the way you get yourself through it to the other side, that you're going to still have a positive life through it. I think it's really cool for you to see that all these amazing people that we both look up to and see how beautiful these lives are, they've had struggle. They've had to face some really harsh times in their lives, but that's what's so beautiful about life, right? Like life is a struggle no matter what, but we get to experience that struggle and make choices through it and get to the other side. And that's a part of who we are. It's a part of our stories. It gives all of us our own personal characters. You know, like I've never met someone that just had an easy life that was perfect and beautiful. It's like, you know, those little rocks in the road to really build who they are and the choice that they've, you know, gotten to conquer and get over. So I think it's really beautiful that you get to see that side. And for me too, I'm really grateful I've gotten to see that. There's actually a lot of stories that our friends have told us now that I did not know before. You know, and some of these people were my friends for years. So it was a nice journey to go on to just open dialogue and get to know them on such a deep level and create a safe place for everyone. You know, I know that we were looking for a safe place for us to talk and to bring people into the room with us. And it's nice to know that we've created that space for other people as well.
For sure. I agree. Especially like in the sense that with the conversations that we're having, like it's not only reaching us and the people that are in the room, but it is reaching more people. And I think that's really important. Like it doesn't feel like it when we're sitting here one-on-one. Like it does feel like we're connecting with whoever's in the room. Like right now it's just me and you, but with all the guests that we've had, it feels like it's just a 3-person conversation. And even though it's reaching more people, it still feels very personal and very like deeply connected to all of us.
And you're really good at it.
Oh, thanks.
You seriously are. Like you're so like in tune with the conversation, aware and present. And it's really nice the energy that you bring to the space. I love you.
Yeah.
Okay, now season 2.
Okay.
What are you expecting? What are you hoping for? What do you want to bring to the table?
I'm just expecting an even better season 1. Like I think that we're gonna have good conversations, good guests, you know, just the whole package. We were the whole package this season, but I think what I'm looking forward to is just I feel like we've only scratched the surface. Yes, we scratched this like all the topics we've pretty much dove pretty deep into all of them, but there's unlimited amounts of conversations that we could have. And I think as this podcast progresses, then it's going to be like we kind of will fall into a rhythm and flow with it instead of it just being like, you know, we figured this season out and now it's like it's only going to be smooth sailing from here, and I think it will get to blossom.
I'm excited about it. Season 2, we're going to bring in new guests. Some may be the same as before, but we're going to bring in new people. I'm so excited about some of the guests I already have lined up for season 2. We're going to have such fun conversations. There's so many topics that we actually still haven't even gotten to that I know we are excited about talking about. But then we're going to have even more new topics that are going to be with new special guests. I think it's going to be really, really fun. But also, I want to cover your journey as we're getting you into college and preparing for that. And so I think it'll be fun to follow that and track that by season 2 and where we're at. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We'll have more announcements for you, but Cash is this fall with season 2. All right, while you're getting ready for us to have a season 2, make sure you go back and watch season 1. There's so many incredible guests that we have. We have so many fun conversations. We got to know people so much deeper. You're going to be able to get to know me and Wesley. So make sure you check it out, go back, and we're going to be back for another one for you guys.
Be sure to catch up on all the past episodes that we've put out for this season 1, and be sure to rate, review, and share this show with a friend.
This podcast has been brought to you by Podcast Nation.